Hello, Gemini. Welcome to your reading. It is air sign day. Harry the Capricorn is with us today. We are doing this. Hope you have some good plans for the weekend based on these cards. It looks like some of you are going to have some really good plans for the weekend. We got a Queen of Cups and the Star. Major wish fulfillment, happy, warm toes under the covers. What is going on here? Kind of plans. What's below the Star? Nine of Pentacles. Maybe you got some coins. What's going on? Nine of Pentacles. This is self-fulfilling. It's, you know what? This, when you bring in, when you know who you are, Gemini, this is the minor arcana card of the Empress card. And the Empress is, to me, like the feminine energy of the Magician. And so when you operate from that level of mastery, you pull opportunities towards you. And Seven of Cups here isn't of cups, but of stars, of opportunities. That's what I feel. I feel like when that last opportunity, some of you might feel kind of stuck, or you might feel like you are stuck, but you might not really be stuck. You might be really in a big transformation period. And what's happening is this whirlwind of events are spinning around you. And look at this. It's kind of like where that spinner is going to stop is the first one up. Nine of Pentacles and the Star. I just feel like you have some like big wishes coming in. Big dreams. Queen of Cups. And yeah, look at I said transformation. Look at that. Queen of Cups and the Death card. Eight of Wands. So some of you may have felt maybe you felt like you were stuck. But in reality, you could have been in a cocoon. You know, in darkness. And it wasn't stuck. It was just you were cooking, you were baking, you were getting downloads, you were talking to spirit, you were finding who you are, tapping into source, things like that. I just saw the Nine of Cups when I split the deck. Let me see if I can still, yeah, look at that. Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, you're in balance is what you're in. All right, Gemini, really good energy. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Gemini. If you are a Gemini, know a Gemini. Feel like being a Gemini with Geminians, I'm glad you're here. You could be a Gemini and this resonates. You could be dealing with a Gemini and that resonates the main story, and Gemini could be the cross-watcher. This reading could be about a Gemini. This reading could be for a Gemini. Take it as it resonates. Let's see where the cards shall fall today. I feel like you have really met yourself for the first time. Met what you can do, tapping into who you are. Collect the messages for the Geminians. 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 Okay, look at that. Empress and the King of Wands. What did I say? That's exactly where we're at here. See the magic? See her wand? That's where we're at. The Queen of Wands. Look at that. And then these two fell. The Chariot and the Knight of Wands reversed. Some of you feel stuck. Some of you may have lost out on a job, lost out on a relationship, feeling bored in your life, feeling like you didn't live up into your full potential. Just like that Seven of Cups with the Seven of Stars. It's just plots of points of our life. Points that we have to visit. It's not a forever places, but I feel like the energy's ready to kick up again to take you to the next destination. So what you're really feeling is the pullback, like of a slingshot, and you're ready to shoot forward. And I feel like the stirring of your soul, you probably feel this energy moving, but you don't really know where you're going. So that might give you a little bit of anxiety because you're like, I don't, and like the Death card is in darkness. You don't really see your next steps, but your soul knows where it wants to go. So all I can say is follow your intuition at this time. Don't cut yourself off from anything at this time. If you feel a need to do it, probably do it. If you feel a need to go somewhere or talk to someone, it would probably be a behoove you to do these things at this time. But I'm taking this Empress. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Star and the High Priestess. And I feel like it's divine timing, spiritual ascending. There's all kinds of stuff happening here with the Star and Nine of Pentacles. Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. It's a crazy read. Crazy in a good way. All right, what's influencing the Empress and the King of Wands? Okay, the Death card. Did you see how that flipped? Big transformational period. Big transformational period, Gemini. It's, wow. Reason for the reading. Look at the majors. Reason for the reading. See, some of you are right here. See the flowers? And this, I'm getting, that's why I was quiet, because I was staring at this. This time next year, look at her flowers. Empress, this, maybe you're going to have a family this time next year if you were trying to have a family. I feel like this time next year, your life's going to look so, so, so different. Whatever you're transforming into, you're not even going to recognize yourself this time next year. I mean, this is the energy you're ready to adapt. The King of Wands right here. All right, let's put her back. Okay, and there it is, 7 of Stars again. Okay, what's the reason for the reading, Gemini? What's the reason for the reading? 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 The Emperor reverse, feeling powerless to change, feeling lackluster, I get. Feeling maybe you lost out on life, or it's too late to change your circumstance. I get feeling tired, just feeling really tired to, like it's too hard to change at this point. Don't have enough money, don't have enough inclination. It's just too much against you to change. What's in the past? What's in the past for Gemini? What's in the, okay, we got Page of Cups reverse and the Tower reverse. Interesting, because I'm really reading this as you. I mean, you can get a whole love message here, and it would be no different than we've had in the readings in the past. But I want to stay tapped into within the Gemini. The Tower reverse, it could be avoiding the thing that needs to be changed. But that takes energy, right? That could be scary. Change can be scary. The thing that needs to be changed is what's scaring you. So we stay here. And this is a shit fest right here, because the Emperor reverse, it's kind of like when you're very aware of what you want, but you're not getting it, and it's complacency. But because you're so smart and you're so intuitive, and there's your Page of Cups reverse. It's like, I don't really want my current circumstances. It might be a job, it might be a relationship, it might be you. It's like you outgrew your surroundings, you outgrew who you are, you outgrew, and it's not very comfortable. It's like a change is needed, but you're like fighting this change. And so push comes to shove, I feel like that's when the Tower is just going to, have its way with these majors. What's on your mind? It's like you are fighting against the one thing you want the most. What you want is going to win out in the end. What is on your mind, Gemini? What is on Gemini's mind? The King of Wands is staring at me with the Empress. You have to believe in yourself more. Wheel of Fortune and the Hermit. You have to tap into, and look at the Temperance. Does this all need to start with self-belief, believing in oneself? Going to a time where we don't care what people think of us? That's the King of Wands. They don't care what people think. They don't care if they fall. They don't care. I mean, I say this a lot. Like, if you look, Thomas Edison, I don't know how many, was it 7,000, 9,000 inventions he had before he hit the jackpot of inventions? I mean, people don't remember the failures. They only remember the successes. But they're not going to remember your success if you're too afraid to try. So it's about not caring what people think. You have to start only caring about what you think. And that is where the true power lies on your mind here. And I feel like during this, maybe the month of December, is going within with the Temperance and the Hermit, and getting that balance, getting that equilibrium, going within and saying, you know what? I want something more than I've ever had. And it's okay to want something more. And you know what? Some of you might wrestle with that. Guilt of that you want something more. Look at that, 5 of Pentacles and the Hangman. And there are people who feel guilty for that. Knight of Swords. And this is the moment where everything changes. This is where you lay the groundwork where everything changes. And you break free from the Hangman. And I feel like this is where if an opportunity isn't available, you're going to go and make one. All right, King of Wands and the Empress influenced by the Death card. So many majors here, Gemini. So many majors. King of Wands and the Empress influenced by the Death card. What is this about? The King of Wands and the Empress influenced by the Death card. The King of Wands and the Empress influenced by the Death card. Look at the 10 of Cups. Taking control in your own hands. Look at the personal happiness you're going to have. Putting your happiness in other people's hands. This is the life you lead. King of Wands and the Empress influenced by the Death card for Gemini. What is this about? And the World. And this is the moment where everything changes. I love it. And the Emperor upright. And the Strength. And the Lovers. And the Lovers, it could be going towards a relationship, but it's a relationship with yourself. Lovers used to be called making the choice, reaching for something more. She's reaching for the apple. She's reaching for abundance. I think you're really reaching for abundance. The snake is ready to shed its skin. You're ready to shed the old version of yourself. The leaves are showing things can blossom again in your life. After being withered down, see how she's withered down in life? There's a lot, so much life yet to be lived. And Knight of Wands reverse, some of you are so tapped out in your current situation, in your job, in your finances, in your life. And you may love your kids, and you may love your spouse, and you may love your family, but you lost yourself, and you just want yourself. And you may not want to change all the players, but you want to find yourself. And this is about finding who you are again. Okay, what is the Emperor? Reason for the reading. So many majors here. What is the Emperor? Reason for the reading. The 4 of Swords. It's so funny this card comes out. It's Libra, but I always call it your card. I don't know why. It's just a Gemini card to me. But it's a Libra card, but I always feel it's attributed to yours. It just feels so peaceful. The 4 of Swords. And I feel like, honestly, some of you, if you are living with an Emperor reverse, if this is an outside energy of yourself, you have to pull yourself away from the problem to fix the problem. Even if this is yourself, if this is you feeling like you can't change, it's really hard to change the problem if you're in it. So if you can visit family at this time, if you can take a break from your life, it would be a good time to take a break from your life. Because, you know, having the right people around you and listening to advice and going back to basics, it might give you the boost of energy back into yourself to say, you know what? Look at that. I actually feel like if you do pull yourself away, there might be an offer. That might be where the offer is. The 6 of Pentacles, the 10 of Pentacles, and the leading into a 9 of Pentacles going on here. Yeah. Some of you literally live with this Emperor reverse or work for this person. And you're taking something else away from it, or this is yourself. Finding the courage to change, to get away from this, to reach for something more. All right. What is the Page of Cups reverse and the Tower reverse in the past? Page of Cups reverse and the Tower reverse in the past. And if this is an outside relationship, this looks literally like you tried not to engage in an outside relationship. That's what this looks like. You really did. Page of Cups reverse and the Tower reverse. 8 of Pentacles. Maybe you try to work on your current one until even if you did, I still feel like you're leaving your current one. 8 of Pentacles. What's going on here? And the 7 of Wands. If you were working on your current one, I don't think they were working on it with you. I feel like you were working on it alone. Yeah, King of Cups reverse and a Queen of Wands reverse. Five of Swords. Ooh, that almost feels like they were hiding a Queen of Wands reverse and a Five of Swords. And there's the problem. Maybe you found somebody else in their cup. Okay, well, that got deeper into a different direction. All right, Wheel of Fortune, the Hermit, and Temperance on your mind. Finding peace after that. The Wheel of Fortune, the Hermit, and the Temperance. So 3 huge majors on your mind. Moving on, finding some peace of mind. And the 2 after a major breakup. What's interesting is the 2 of Cups reverse. But look at this Hermit. When you pull yourself, I'm telling you, you're going to pull yourself away, but look what comes in. 2 of Ships come in. You actually do. I do feel like you got something new in this full energy. I don't know, especially with that Lovers and the Strength, if you may be ready for it, but you might have something come in a lot quicker than you're ready for. Okay, what is this Knight of Swords and the Hangman in the near future? Your energy with Pisces. 7 of Pentacles. I feel like the 7 of Pentacles and the Hangman go together. They're both kind of hanging out. What's to do next kind of card. What do I do next? All right, what's the Knight of Swords though? Gemini energy, near future. And it is chaos, but it is a welcome chaos. After so much stuckness, or after so much maybe manipulation, or so much hurt, or just so much of ickiness, Knight of Swords is a breath of fresh air. It's life again. It's love again. It's the wheels turning again. And so it just feels good, Knight of Swords. It feels like springtime after a long winter. What's this Knight of Swords in the near future for Gemini? What's the Knight of Swords in the near future for Gemini? Knight of Swords in the near future. And the 2 of Pentacles reverse. So this actually feels like it feels like something's coming in at you, Gemini, for the 2 of Pentacles reverse, Capricorn energy. I honestly feel like this is a message because the 2 of Pentacles reverse, you may not be ready for it. Temperance, as you're finding yourself, you may not be ready for this. Yeah, look at that. Knight of Cups, Page of Wands reverse, and a Temperance. And a Queen of Pentacles over here. And a 3 of Pentacles reverse, both Capricorn. This feels like an offer in Capricorn season. And 2 of Pentacles reverse might be you trying not to handle it because maybe you're a newly single parent. Maybe you're finding it might be too much, honestly. But this person, you know what? This person feels like they would go at your speed. You might be like, oh, this is too much for me. I don't know. I just moved into this new place. I just got out of this, or I have a new job. This person's just like, I'm just over here hanging whenever you're ready. This feels like, I feel like you got a really patient person coming in that's willing to go at your speed. You got a Temperance over here and a Knight of Cups. I feel like this person's really, I think you got a really good person here, Gemini. And you know what? You deserve this because whatever you dealt with, man, oh man, oh man. This was not easy to live with. So, yeah. All right, this is a good one. All right, Gemini, have a fantastic weekend and have a great rest of your week. All right, guys, take care.